Hi, this is Lisa from rollergirl.ca, and today we're talking about Snout-style toe protectors. As the name suggests, they are used to protect your skates from scuffing when you fall. There are two common styles, Snout-style and Strap-style. The Snout-style are more protective because they not only protect the front of the boot, they also protect the sides of the boot. Today we're going to be focusing on the Snout-style. If you have the Strap-style, we did a video on how to install those. The link is in the description. We are going to be looking at 3 different skates and 3 different stopper assemblies. First, 5/8 inch adjustable stoppers with stopper hardware. If you have this type of stopper assembly, make sure that when you install the toe protector, that the toe protector is above the hardware and not pinched underneath it. If your toe protector is pinched under the hardware, you will not be able to tighten your stoppers properly, and you risk having your stoppers fall off. A lot of people install their toe protectors underneath the hardware on their skates, and it's easy to understand why. If you install your toe protector like this, the toe protector really stays in place because it's pinched underneath the hardware, as well as they kind of look cuter like this. But unfortunately, if you do install them like this, you are likely to have your toe stoppers fall off, as it is impossible to tighten your stoppers properly like this. In order to install your snouts on this style of skate, first start by removing your stoppers and your stopper hardware. You take your stopper and you put it through the hole in the snout and thread your hardware onto the stopper. Nut first, and then the washer. Now you can install the toe stopper, the hardware, and the toe protector all in one shot. You take it like this, and we are going to thread it into the insert on the skates. You're going to thread it in to your desired height. Once you get it to your desired height, you're going to use your skate tool to tighten it down. I am using the Y3 tool, and it is a 15/16 flat wrench. And this is the tool for most skates of this style. You're going to take your tool, and you are going to tighten down the hardware kind of aggressively. You should really be putting some body weight in this to make sure that your stoppers are tight and that they do not fall off. Now all we have to do is lace them up. Depending on the size of the skates that you have, the size of the toe snout, you may have to do this slightly differently. In some cases, you'll be lacing into the very bottom eyelets. Sometimes it'll be the second, and sometimes it will even be the third. In this particular case, I will be lacing into the second set of eyelets. It's important that you find the correct eyelets to lace into by pulling your snout taut as high as it will go, and then lacing into the eyelets closest to the connectors on the toe protector. That way you have a nice taut toe protector that stays in place. If you lace it, say down here on the first set, they're all sloppy and they will move around and they will shift and you can still damage your boots. And it just doesn't look very good either. So in this case, I'm not going to be lacing into the first set of eyelets, I'm going to be lacing into the second. So at this point, I'm going to lace through my toe protector on both sides, pulling it tightly, and then now I'm going to pass through that second eyelet on the boot on both sides and pulling tightly so that it's firmly in place and the toe protector isn't going to shift. And now I can simply lace all the way up my boot. To install snouts on skates that take bell toe stoppers, you're going to remove the stopper and the hardware, and then you're going to take your snout and you're going to put the hardware through the hole and then line it up with the insert on the skate. Using the appropriate tool, you are going to tighten down the stopper. If you would like more information on how to install bell stoppers, we made a video on that subject and the link is in the description. I am using a 5mm Allen key on these Rio skates. You are going to tighten this tightly. And there you go, you've secured the toe protector. To lace the toe protector on this particular skate is a little different than the last one I did. Here I've laced the lace through the toe protector and made sure that the laces are even. And in this case, because this skate has a closed toe, I can actually lace into the first set of eyelets here. And because of that, I've laced through the snout, and now I'm going to lace into the eyelet and then continue to lace up the skates. For installation on skates that have an Allen key assembly, you're going to first remove your stopper. Then you are going to take the stopper stem and thread it through the hole in the snout, and then carefully thread it into the insert on the plate, making sure not to cross thread the stopper. Adjust it to the height that you want, and tighten it down with your Allen key. Here's another way of lacing your toe protectors that is especially useful for speed skates where they lace all the way down to the end. Lace up to the point where you're wanting to attach, and then pull the snout up tightly, and then thread it through the opposite hole. So I'm coming from this side and I'm going through this hole. And then the same on the other side. So I'm going through the left side of the boot and the hole on the right side of the snout. Thread through, pull tightly, and now we're going to lace into the eyelet above. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Happy skating!